Hello, great Biafrans all over the world. My name is Betty. I am here once more saying good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your location. I say it shall be well with my people. We are wonderful and great people, and we must maintain and remain within that standard. Nobody can drag us down. Wonderful people. Let me thank God for today. Almighty God, great Father, I thank you on behalf of my people all over the world. I thank you for the uniqueness that you put in us. I thank you for keeping my leader alive till today because his enemies never wanted him alive. But I plead, my Lord, for his release. I also pray for your great son, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, to keep him strong, keep him going. Give him more wisdom. Give him more understanding. Give him good health for him and his family. Amen. My people, I came out this time, not believing to find everyone around. But for those who will watch this program, I have a little update, to give. And this update may be something you have heard or have known before. But sometimes when you see a topic or when you hear a news, just one news, you may not immediately be able to analyze it or to flesh out all the information attached to it. So what I'm going to say now, or what I'm going to show you now on video, is a warning from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to every IPOB autopilot member. And this also goes to show the transparency within our group. Because when Onyendu said, go and listen to Simon Ekpa, he is bringing a new dimension to this awareness that we are making. Share his video so that it goes viral. This is it. Because our Onyendu is a prophet. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is prophet of our time. And you know that prophets, once they say something, it must surely come to pass. So now, there's a video I will play now. You will listen to it, then I will discuss it analytically.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, wherever you're watching this program from. I appreciate you and welcome you to this very program. Please kindly like and share this program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone you can be able to get across to. Let them get this information. Very, very important. This is an important announcement. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, Simon Ekpa, has made an announcement that every media must obey. I want you to take this very announcement to all platforms. Please like and share. Do not keep this message to yourself. It is very important. This is a direct order to every media, everybody that is speaking on behalf of the Biafra Republic of Nigeria. It doesn't matter who you are. As long as you are speaking on the behalf or in support of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, you must obey this order. And I want everyone to listen to this order. Let it come from our Prime Minister directly. Let us listen to the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, Simon Ekpa, directly. Let's hear from him.
Those of you who only thing you know is to foment trouble and bring distraction into what we're doing, we're not going to have your time. And for that reason, from tonight, every Biafra Republic government in exile affiliated media personnel and media team Henceforth, you are banned from talking about anybody in Biafra struggle. Anybody. You are prohibited from discussing anybody that is not Nigeria government and the affiliate. If anybody has been in this struggle, stop talking about them. If anybody has fallout, stop talking about them until it is necessary. From tonight, I do not want to see anybody in the media team discussing one nonsense person or the other who doesn't make any sense, who doesn't command anything, who is not relevant, who is inconsequential. Whether the person talk bad about me, don't give that person voice. This particular order is to everybody that is affiliated to the Biafra Republic government in Ezra. From Adado Rama down to Ajare, down to Carolina, anybody that is affiliated to this government, you are from tonight prohibited from talking and discussing anybody that has fallen out of this struggle until when it is necessary. I will give you that green light. For now, we must focus on Nigeria government, on Hope Uzodinma, on the awareness to make sure that the necessary resources is raised, necessary fund is raised. You have to continue to expose and create awareness on the activities of the Biafra Republic government in exile, activities of the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance Fighters, activities of our Marine, activities of our naval forces, activities of whatever the Biafra de facto government is doing. This is what I want every media team, every media personnel to be doing from tonight. Believe me, if you disobey this particular instruction and directive, you are out. You know I don't waste time. You are out. We don't need any distraction going forward. We are now entering the real deal, the real business of the liberation of Biafra. I don't want any distraction. I don't want to come on social media and I open your pages, your platform, and all I'm hearing is this one is that, this one is this. This is not what we are doing now. We are now entering a very dangerous phase of this struggle that we must continue. If they attack me, allow them. Don't respond until I ask you to do. Call my attention on those attacking me. I will tell you when to respond and when not. For now, there is nothing they are going to say about me they have not said before. There is no attack that is going to come to me today that I have not seen in the past. So from tonight, focus on creating the awareness, bringing what Biafra Liberation Army are doing to the public. This is our task from tonight. The activities of the Biafra Liberation Army, hunt for it, look for it, put them on social media, and let the world see.
You have heard from our Prime Minister. He had just spoken, and I hope you have heard him clear. This order must be obeyed. This is the time for us to be focused. We are representing Biafra in each of our platforms as individual or as a platform. Wherever you are speaking, and you are speaking on behalf of Biafra, you must be focused. We cannot be like the zoo. We must present ourselves to the world as sound and people who are mentally okay and people who can be able to present themselves and represent themselves effectively. Please, this order must be obeyed. Please like and share. Share to everybody you can be able to reach out. Don't keep to yourself.
My people, this is it. You know, those of us who still behave like people from the zoo, because when you Google zoo in the if you go to Google search engine and you put zoo, it will bring Nigeria up for you. Can you imagine? So when you behave like the zoo, you will be treated as such. In analyzing this very order issued 2 nights ago by the Prime Minister of Biafra, what you will understand from there, number one, transparency, because he mentioned names of those he is directing this initial instruction to, and generally to every other one. Secondly, he mentioned something that relates to focus, because coming to say that I'm a media member of Autopilot or Biafra, you are not there to trade or do affiliate marketing. Biafra is not a child's play. It's a serious matter, and it requires focus. You know, this is one thing that DOS failed to do, because when Onyendu was caught, Onyendu instructed that they should allow Simon to broadcast on Radio Biafra, because Onyendu already knew Simon. It was like when Elijah was with Elisha. And when he said to Elisha, what would you want to get from me or me do for you by the time God will call me and I will leave? Elisha said to Elijah, I want all your powers to be transferred to me. And Elijah told Elisha that this is too much. I cannot promise you that. But one thing I will promise you is that if you are there when I am going, you will get that mantle. Onyendu gave this mantle to our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And when the DOS refused to allow Simon to do his own thing there, Simon kept his cool. He never fought. Rather, because the DOS were already compromised, they have been paid to disband IPOB, and they accepted and took that money. We never knew that the agenda is to dismantle Simon. They told him to go and close his platform, so that by the time they will start dealing with him, he will have nowhere to fall back on. But the wisdom in our Prime Minister made him to reject their own condition, because what Onyendu told them, they never complied with it. They never complied with it. Rather, what they did was to hire all these errats to attack our Prime Minister. Till tomorrow, their errats are still attacking our Prime Minister. That's why he said that we should stop talking about anybody so that we can focus to achieve this goal, and that is to get Biafra. If you are not talking about getting Biafra or talking about our enemies, that is putting a very big hurdle before us, then he will take you out. He said it. That's the transparency, and that's the information, that's the warning. Do not say that you were not told, because this thing was broadcasted by him on the space, Twitter space, which is worldwide. Now I am breaking it down for us to understand that our Prime Minister, he is very focused and he does not want distraction. And he is advising those of us who say that they are media teams to be focused along with him. If you have an enemy that is fighting you, pursuing you, you will be the biggest, I don't want to use very bad word. You will be the man that has lack understanding by turning around to fight your own brother instead of focusing on your enemy. Someone who is bent on splitting us, using the governors, using the Ohanese. Something you can never see in Yoruba land. You cannot see it in the north, but it is happening in the southeast. Every arrow now is going directly to our Prime Minister, and he needs every concentration, every focus that he can get from us. So the support he wants from us is what he has said here. He needs us to remain focused, talk about our fundraising, talk about our ESN, talk about our Biafra Liberation Army. This very election you people see that went on Saturday, 4 days ago, that election, if you people know the war, the battle that BLA fought, I would have brought the pictures here, but YouTube will not allow that. You will know that those who came, that they are not going back. The BLA, they fought like men. This is what we need, the fundraising, to keep buying them their equipment that they need to do the needful. This is all about this instruction that our Prime Minister gave. He does not want and does not deserve any distraction. Because this one will say, oh, they talked about me. This one is talking about me. He is the only one that this whole report will be going to. And this is not the type of report he needs now. So my people, let us remain focused. Let us remain focused. In my past video, I have said that something like this, and I'm going to repeat it. When you are in the boxing ring and the crowd is cheering you up, you will be, you will be getting the energy, the vibes from those cheering you up will be pushing you. That will be your strength. But the moment you start looking at them, those cheering you up or those distracting you, your enemy will give you the uppercut and he will win you and defeat you. So what you require, even if people are cheering you up, remain focused. Transparency is the key. He never hid anything. He mentioned every name that he wants to mention. That's our Prime Minister in this very instruction that he has given. We are not here to gossip. We are here for real and true business, to get our people what they want. And once again, I thank the old Imo, which is currently Okigwe State, Olu State, and Owerri State, for sitting at home, complying with what our Prime Minister told you people, in order to show you that that election has already been, they have already mapped out who will win. I will show you people where the Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinjo was celebrated. What is he celebrating? What is he celebrating? Is he celebrating this empty street that nobody came out? He did not win, but he's celebrating. I will show it to you people so that you will know. First of all, let me show you people where a whole governor was telling the people that somebody from outside called him. Can you imagine that? To tell him what is going on. See.
Telling me elected when I got a phone call from outside the state telling me that what people thought that will happen to Imo is happening in other two states, and now Imo is the state that is elected. When I got a phone call from outside the state telling me that what people thought that will happen to Imo is happening in other two states, and now Imo is the state that is elected. When I got a phone call from outside the state.
Can you imagine that? From outside the state? You are being told from outside the state. Which outside the state? It is all their plan. Him and INEC. The result has already been there. He knows. He already know what he's doing. See your governor and his wife dancing and celebrating. What is he celebrating? Look at him. All compromised people, servants of the Fulanese. Look at them. Olikobwe. Have you seen it? Imolites. That's your former governor celebrating his failure in life. You see? You see? Ndị nọchi ndị nakwa. You know? This very man, tell me what he is celebrating. Tell me, what is he celebrating?
A state where the bomb.
Now, look at what his opponent was saying.
A state where they bomb their own citizens. A state where they have the tiger base, where innocent people are falling like flies. Go to the mortuary of that state, thousands of dead bodies unclaimed. A state where they bomb their own citizens. A state where they have the tiger base, where innocent people are falling like flies. Go to the mortuary of that state, thousands of dead bodies unclaimed. A state where the
Okay, for these thousands of dead bodies unclaimed. Unanuge. Oh, onye ane celebrate. If I be fake patalo, our prime minister ji wee make that statement. Analytically, when you have one problem, count it two. Count it two, because that problem needs to be solved. And how to resolve it is another problem. That's why our prime minister said to us, remain focused. Don't distract him. We don't need that distraction, not now. Let us keep talking about these people, these agents of devil, devil's advocate in the name of governors. Udenene jungle, that's what I call them. Onye ndu na akpofa zoo, but they have metamorphosed. Now they are jungle. They are no longer zoo. Because when you come to zoo, you will see everything, all the animals kept in sections. But in the jungle, there is no, that is, you know? So like I said, when you have one problem, count it two. So that you relax here. Maletu igesi bido solve bia. Okwono for this man irie negosi here. That is the man that we have to pray for. That is another man we have to be talking about on daily basis for his release. Makana nwoke apụtara na kita ebe niile adịka ice water. Maka ịfụnanya anyị nwere ebe ọ nọ. Kemgbe m bụ ụmụaka funụrụ m ka Igbo. In fact, Nigeria si a trust mmadụ like this man, a na-akpọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. And the product here bụ Simon Ekpa. His direct product. And all because of Simon, kandi ndị DOS ji wee were iwe wee lee onye ndu anyị. Ọ bụ na unu amara ọkụ unu mara. Maka na onye ndu bịa fụ that star inside Simon. O welie netu ọnụ. Ọ follow that star in our prime minister. O wee jekwuru oge ya nwoke. Ọ na-ebelieve in nke bi Germany, prophet. Wee si ya na ya chọrọ iji this man wee mee his deputy. Unu mana deputy ya bụ Uche Mefọ before. O nwere onye ma nke menu. Ya na Uche Mefọ wee gbasa. You know? and ka onye ndu anyị si eme ife ọ na-like focus. The day ọbịa on the 12th of December 2020 wee declare ESN, onye ndu ekwutere okwu Uche Mefo at all. O focusụrụ nnọọ bido n'isi address ba everything address cha wee announce unveil ESN. Ife a wee gbaka ndị Nigeria isi. So onye ndu anwa wee jekwala ọgụ ya nwoke a. Even the man confessed by himself. Maka onwere ọka nsisi aka n'imi ma ọ the man kwuru si na ọ bụrụ na ya ama oge onye ndu na-asị ya na ya chọrọ iji Simon mee his deputy, na ya aka ekwe, but na iwe ka ya ji wee jụ ọ iwe gịnị na-ewe ya. We are one, just like this. I digodu 100 million. We must be speaking with one voice, in one accord. Let us not forget, no, God, but our great-grandfather. We are one. Unwero nkewa. Anyị etosiri ikewa, no ndị Fulani na-ekewa anyị, using the governors. Using the governors. Because agwa m unu ebe a na mụ na Peter Obi na-ejekọ ofu ụka. Anyị na-eje the same church. Mgbe ọ bụzi gọvanọ mgbe ejekwulie ya ọnya si ya na achọ m ịnata na ike nje bi obodo oyibo agwụgo m ka nnata Naijiria bịa lụba ọlụ. Ife izizi ọ jụrụ m bụ kedu steeti onye ebe mbụ. Mgbe ọ sị m mụ jekwuru ekwere mmadụ. But o nwekwa ndị Fulani na his cabinet. Iji gwa unu Mazi Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, okwugie na such thing will not exist in Biafra. When Biafra comes, anywhere you pitch your tent, provided need the law abiding to the rule of that state. Kedu ka nwanne gị ga-esi bịakwute gị for enyemaka ejubia onye steeti ebe ọ bụ ka I wee make your mind up what you will tell the person. We are one, and we should work as one. Be transparent and honest with each other. So, as I was saying, onye ndu chọrọ ka Simon bulu deputy. Maka onye ndu afugo the star in Simon. Onye ndu anyị na-afụ ụzọ. Ọ bụ prophet. Ife niile onye ndu kwuru o mezugo. So, from this very new dimension, onye ndu kwu na Simon na-eweta, unu watch ya ka o si aga step by step, step by step. Obiagodo buru ụzọ form this media team. And the media team a ka ọ na-address kwa kita openly. Ọ bụrụ nepotism adịrọ na Biafra when Biafra comes. And our prime minister Simon ekwugie. Because if ọ na-anụ n'onu onye ndu, oge Biafra ga-abịa onwere ife dịka nepotism or sentimentalism. No, we will not adopt that, because that ruins. Onya na-enye chance for destruction, splitting people. You have to bring everybody together. May everybody know around you go feel wanted. Onwere ife dị kia n'ụwa. Anybody around you must be made wanted, given chance, an opportunity to express themselves. Ọ bụrụgodu na onye ala. Maka oge ụfọdụ na-asị rapụ onye a na onye ala. Onye ala nwekwa ife dị mkpa, ife dị important in them. They can make you laugh even when you are very angry. Onye ala perform nke ebe a emụba amụ. Ichezo nsogbu gị. So everybody in life is valued. We have values in us. And you have to be kind to your fellow human beings to extract that value in them and make use of it. Or if I na-amụta na be ndị ọcha, ọ bụrụ ịgba asịrị. Ndị ọcha da agba asịrị, ndị ọcha dị very serious. Ne kafasi we jiko onwe fonu na Berlin na 1818. We keli Africa. I know deba na akwase. Na agba onwe anyi mgbe okpuru. We are human beings, for crying out loud. You should allow people to make their own mistakes so that they will learn from it. Oh, kachukwu si ke anyị. Jesus Christ gwara anyị si, no so chukwu bụ onye dị perfect. Only God is perfect. Don't expect that any human being will be 100% perfect at all times. No, it's not done. That's not nature. When you are expecting that, you are shifting away from the nature. Even God, when he realized no mistake kiame, or singwa no law, build an ark. And it happened. And the change started from there. So you should always give people chance to make their own mistake and learn from it. That is their own change. That's why our Prime Minister has issued this warning openly. Okuria within the media team, like he used to do with them. But he came out openly and said it on the Twitter space. My people, there's a lot to talk about, but I don't want this video to be too long so that people will have time to meditate on it. There's a Reverend Father who said, because I'm a Catholic, a Reverend Father who said, when you pray to God for forgiveness, also forgive yourself. Because sometimes honorable I just hear confession anyana na tufiali hey ememunjo hey chukwagaba, but you have gone to confess, because that is the rule. If confess go, let it leave you. Why alone? Because if you're not capable of forgiving yourself, you cannot forgive others. We Biafrans should learn that to be one means a lot. You have to have loving spirit, forgiving spirit, accommodating spirit, and acceptance spirit. Then that oneness will take place. May God bless you all. All hail Biafra.